At the Missouri Orthopedic Institute, we're developing the next generation of treatments to improve the way you move. Not only does the Institute provide a full range of care inside, but our physicians are working with leading scientists outside across the University of Missouri campus to develop new technologies that go beyond restoring health. As patients age, they can develop osteoporosis and other conditions that soften bones. At the Missouri Orthopedic Institute, we're leading the way to develop a whole new type of construction material for your bones. Called Bioactive Cement, it's made from some of the same molecules that make up human bones, and it has the potential to hold stronger and last longer than other materials.
At the Missouri Orthopedic Institute, we're discovering the very best way to help people with spinal injuries. Just as you would anchor a screw to a stud in a wall, today, one of the most common methods in spinal surgery involves attaching metal rods to the spine using screws into the bone. It's called internal fixation, and it's been a major advancement in spine surgery over the last 20 years or so. But the problem is many patients who need to have those procedures are aging now and getting osteoporosis. What happens is the screws and the rods that were once attached to the bone are now becoming loose because they were anchored into softened bone and they no longer hold in place. We've been working on ways to improve the outcomes for patients with osteoporosis. That's where bioactive cement comes in. It's made from some of the same molecules that make up human bone, and we found that this type of cement holds great potential. The cements currently in use are inert. Sometimes those inert cements can loosen in the body over time. But it turns out that if we coat screws with certain bioactive substances, you can make the screws more secure. The bioactive material cements so your own bone cells can tunnel into it. The process essentially turns the cement into your own bone over time. We're studying how the body responds to these bioactive cements and the techniques used over longer periods of time. Our team has a computer model that we've created that replicates the same scenario that makes these screws fail in the same way we see them fail in human patients. For example, if a screw starts getting stressed in an osteoporotic bone, we've learned it toggles in its hole and then starts to pull out. But if we cement the hole before putting the screw in, we've learned there is a much better chance for success. We have patients that are getting older and want to continue to have a high function and quality in their lives. We don't want to tell them, I'm sorry, you have an osteoporotic spine and we can't fix that. That's not acceptable. We want them to be out having an active quality of life. This new technique could benefit anyone who has soft bones and needs surgery to stabilize a part of their spine. One of the things that drew me here was the collaborative power that our campus holds. With the College of Engineering and the veterinary school right here, I can go into the operating room in the morning and in the afternoon collaborate with these different experts across campus. We at Mizzou are at the nexus of discovery, and together we can move the field forward.